Hey, what's up, everybody? So, again with another unboxing. Another new knife I got the other day. The Rough Rider Red Fox. Now, I've actually got a question, something I need to figure out. I did a review a couple of days ago on a Rough Rider Trapper that I referred to as a Desert Fox. And it's the same, it's got the same handles on it. So my question is the Desert Fox still a thing, or did the Desert Fox become the Red Fox, or are they two separate series? I'm not sure. But this pattern is the Hawkbill. So again, like I said, the pattern that I did the other day, that Trapper, I mean, same handles, but like I said, I referred to that one as a Desert Fox, and that's how I heard it referred to, and then I noticed on this box, it's called the Red Fox. But either way, could be different. Still a great knife. These Hawkbills are interesting. I've carried one a couple of times. Basically just loose in my pocket. You know, if you had most of those leather knife slips that you see, and like the ones that I make, wouldn't really fit this very well, because of how wide it gets right through here. And even in, like, you know, storage, like those storage cases or whatever that has the little elastic bands, you got to get one that's got some of the bigger sections to put these in. But fun knife for sure. Got that really intimidating Hawkbill hook on the end of that blade there, and sharpening these things, you got to know what you're doing. I haven't sharpened too many of them, but and they're not hard, but you know, instead of having, you know, a blade shape that sweeps back around, you know, like the back of this does, you know, it hooks in. So some of your more conventional, I guess, sharpening methods might not work that great. But yeah, Rough Rider pattern. It's got 440 steel that they use in a lot of their blades, and got that layered micarta on the handle. Now, something that struck me, for the size of knife this is, you know, long it is and how big the blade is or whatever, look at that thin profile, especially for the handle. Now, obviously, you know, you could probably get one of these knives, you know, with like a stag scale on it, that would obviously be a little thicker. But even for that layered micarta, now it feels great in the hand, it really does. This is a working knife if you want to put it through the courses, for sure. But that is a real thin profile on that handle. Got a little bit of a sweep back on the back of the handle there, so it fits good in your hand. And kind of swells right there where your fingers, I'm sorry, kind of went out of shot. Kind of swells right there where your fingers go around it. But it did a little bit of reading. It's in the way of research or whatever, and this blade is thought to have originated in Asia, you know, possibly Southeast Asia, among farmers, agricultural folks, you know, guys that, you know, may have farmed rice or did any kind of like agricultural work where they did a lot of pruning. Another name for this knife, in addition to the Hawkbill name, is a pruning knife, a pruning blade, which that blade would do it for sure. You know, if you're pruning plants, or even, you know, doing like transplants, you know, cutting a limb off one tree to put it on another one, that would do it right there for sure. But these knives made their way to the United States and Europe, just trade routes, being traded for different things, bought and sold. Made their way from Europe into the United States, or from Asia into the United States and Europe, and became very, very popular. You know, this pattern, if you will, even if some people don't find this pattern all that practical or maybe useful, collectors are going to want them to collect it. Just, I mean, because nothing else looks like that. You know, they put that big nail nick on it right there. You don't need it. I don't think I've ever used a nail nick to open a Hawkbill. You just grab it right there by that shoulder, and there it is. Got a really good half stop right there. Good click. But there it is. I wanted to show this one off because I got it. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it. I think I'm gonna maybe put this one up for sale or maybe trade. You know, if I find something that someone's got that I can't live without, and hopefully whoever that someone is won't be able to live without this. But just wanted to show it off. I hope y'all have a great weekend. And there it is.